What's up, y'all? Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification bell. If you'd like to support this channel, Cash App is in the description of this video. If you'd like to follow me on any other platforms, everything is in the top of the YouTube channel. Um, Trying to get this live going and see if it works. But let's see what happens. Um, let's just see.
You are watching a master at work.
All right, let's see what happens.
And I knew right from the start I was too much. I'm closer than you think to the stars. Nigga, look up. No need to act these hoes. I simply tell them that they ain't.
I literally just talked to my calendar now. Meet Toki, a free AI calendar that schedules things for you in seconds and already has over 4...
Folks, Dubai is in absolute shambles. It's getting worse and worse. You're going to get arrested for even talking about it. But I'm over here in the West and I can say whatever the hell I like. I'm not scared of Dubai. I'm not scared of the sheiks. I'm not scared of no royalty. I'm not scared of the Middle Eastern police. Whatever, all right? I'm going to break it down for you in this video just how screwed Dubai is. There's been a whole bunch of attacks in the region over the last day. And Iran are just absolutely annihilating Dubai. They're absolutely destroying the facade that this once safe city was a safe haven for the rich, for the successful, for the famous. It is absolutely cooked. And the first thing I'm going to show you is going to make your blood boil, because look at this. Drone strike survivors were arrested in Dubai because they told their families they were alive. So the authorities are trying to cover up any proof that the country is still literally in flames. It's still getting absolutely hammered by missiles, all right? Missile strikes, drones, all types of shit's going on in Dubai, and you're not even allowed to talk about it. You tell your family you're still alive after an attack, and you're going to jail. It is an absolute joke, and they are doing their best to cover it up. But your boy Trackmore Ross, I say what I want. I'm not owned by anybody. This is from Detained in Dubai. Now, these guys are usually who you want to call when, you know, if you get caught with a little eighth in your suitcase by accident, you know what I'm saying, you left some ZAR in your case and you ended up in Dubai, detained, all right, like our boy Fredo, the rapper, all right? That's usually what they help you out with. But now, the authoritarian regime has made it so bad that Detained in Dubai has now got to step up and help you out if you're even daring enough to tell your family you're still alive after a drone strike. Look at this, right? So it basically says 3 residents who survived a drone strike on their apartment building in Dubai were arrested after privately sharing a photograph with loved ones confirming they were alive following the explosion. Don't confirm you're alive. That ruins the facade. Just shut up and die and don't say anything. Let's just pretend that never happened. So these individuals were inside their Creek Harbor homes when a drone struck their residential building, causing an explosion. In the immediate aftermath of the blast, they photographed the damage and sent the image privately to family members to reassure them they had survived. Instead of receiving support as victims of an incident, the residents were detained by Dubai police after the authorities requested to see their phones. The arrests come amid a wider crackdown in the UAE on the sharing of images or videos related to the recent drone and missile strikes targeting the country. The crackdown can be confusing for residents who can already see photos and videos of the attacks widely published across mainstream and social media, but don't you post it. Don't post anything new. We're going to pretend it's not happening. Authorities have warned that circulating such content could lead to prosecution under the country's cybercrime laws. Tell people that you've been hit in the face with a drone and you've committed a cybercrime. What an absolute clown show. So Rada Sterling, an expert witness and crisis manager and CEO of Detained in Dubai, said the case highlights the risks that foreign residents face when reacting normally to traumatic events. When people experience something as shocking as a drone strike hitting their building, their first instinct is to contact their families and let them know they're safe. Criminalizing...
What's up, everybody? Where y'all coming in from? Where y'all tapping in from?
Okay. And this is some photos. It says 3 traumatized survivors of an Iran drone strike were arrested after privately sharing a photo with loved ones.
Hey, I love y'all for coming in, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Hey, where y'all coming in from, though? City, state, providence, country, sovereign entity, wherever y'all coming in from, let me know.
Confirming they were alive following an explosion on their apartment floor. Instead of getting victim support, they were locked up by the Dubai police. So this is a luxury building. This is a luxury apartment. You're probably paying absolutely through the nose to live in a place like this, and you're getting locked up because it is getting blown up. Imagine that's the state of your living room, and you get put in jail. Absolute clown show, okay? The individuals had not publicly posted the photograph online. They were simply communicating privately with loved ones during a moment of fear and uncertainty. They were shaken, disturbed, and repeatedly being told how safe the country was by local influencers. Oh, is it not safe? Oh, is it not safe? Sterling warned them. What happened to Iran apologizing and saying they wouldn't target their neighbors? It's cat. People saying, wow, is it this bad now? Yes, saw it live. You're going to jail. Why do people think Iran already doesn't know where these are located? There's advanced satellite imagery and intelligence systems in place. They don't even need these pics to stay abreast. The government doesn't want bad PR at this point. That is it. Stop being paranoid that Iran will get an upper hand due to these stupid posts. You guys are being...
Howdy, what's up?
For fantasy creators, GMs, and writers.
We got Jesus in here.
Tag it, pick it.
Naive.
I'm talking about in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. What's up? What's up, man? What's going on? Hey, all love over here, man. All love. We just chilling, man. We chilling, brother. Hey man, I'm coming back, bro. I gotta turn up. Give me a second. I gotta turn up right quick. Yeah, bro, I had to turn up, man. I had to turn up for a quick second. Hey, say, hey, Indigo, what's good, homie? Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, man? Yeah, man, I had to turn up on these folks, man. Like, man, you know, I had to turn up right quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of YouTube playing with me, man. Got my YouTube, like, I can't even stream like how I want to stream, but all right, y'all, we gonna go to we gonna get the music going.
And I knew right from the start I was too much. I'm closer than you think to the stars. Middle.
tapping in from? One more time. We gotta play it one more time.
And I knew right from the start I was too much. I closed it.
We gotta play it one more time. One more time, one more time.
And I knew right from the start.
One more time, y'all.
was too much. I'm closer than you think to the stars. Nigga, look up. Don't need to act these hoes. I said you gotta let that hate go.
Trapaholics, real trap shit.
This beat I made yesterday, y'all. I made this yesterday on live. Y'all go look at the video of me making this beat.
Trapaholics, real trap shit. Trapaholics, real trap shit. Trapaholics, real trap shit. Trapaholics, real trap shit. Trapaholics, real trap.
Hey, hey, whoever in here, cause I see whoever in here, put a one in the chat. Tell me where you from. Let's have a conversation. Let's do it.
Trapaholics, real trap shit. Trapaholics, real trap shit. Trapaholics, real trap shit. Trapaholics, real trap shit. Trapaholics, real trap shit.
Yeah, that shit super fly though. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went on live. I just made the beat, but when I started going back and listening to it, I'm like, boy, that shit hard, my nigga. That shit hard. That's hard. You dig? Yeah, man. Like, you know. I'm a free spirit, bro. I'm a Gemini, so I'm a free spirit, bro. Like, so, you know, I do things, you know, spur of the moment type shit. type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Spur of the moment. But it come out fly as fuck though. Like, so I thank God, you know, that's the only person I can thank is thank God for whatever he's done for me and where he's brought me. I thank God. I know y'all hear these lights. These lights, they sound like they sound like I'm I'm on the rocks with these lights. I'm on the rocks. Hey man, I love y'all, bro. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Oh God, I love y'all, bro. On everything. I love y'all, bro. Everybody come through here. I love y'all, man.
You guys are being naive. Okay? It's true. All right? It says, I don't agree with the last point. At this point, the threat of even sharing in text to small local groups of what people have seen or heard is making me doubt the approach severely. Been here 11 years, I've been defending online the UAE for that long, as I genuinely believe it's misunderstood. In the past days, I've heard too many people having their phones searched, getting arrested for me to continue to defend or explain. This approach is going to have significant negative impacts on the reputation of the country and for the long term. Here's my thoughts. The country was already cooked when they started getting drone strikes, when the luxury apartments got blown up. That already fried the potential of the country long term. But now they're arresting people for even talking about it. They've actually put their own nail in the coffin for what's going to happen to the country. And now the leadership are basically ensuring that no one will ever want to be there. One thing getting blown up in your home by a drone strike, but it's another then you being arrested and subjugated to search and seizure for even talking about what's happening. Dubai is finished. It's finished. And it's just a matter of time before everybody leaves. And the country is going to go back to being one of their...
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
No, nothing. Middle Eastern countries with maybe a little bit of oil money and a bunch of empty hotels. It says being close to retirement and the target market of people that UAE wants to stay, the plan all along was to do that retirement here. Very recently, my position on the handling of the communication alone and not the war had me reconsidered to a let's see status. People that were going to retire and stay in Dubai for the long term, bring their whole life savings, their 401k, all of their retirement money to Dubai, they're saying, fuck it, nah, we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this anymore. The country's cooked. People remember the great COVID approach. I thought that people would remember the great defense and transparency, but with that, they're not delivering on the latter, and this is reputation-wise more damaging than the hit on infrastructure. That was a brilliant comment. I'm going to save this comment for future references. So I hope the right people see your message. Some of the stories of arrests are heartbreaking and will do more PR damage to the UAE than the images they shared. And just like you, a lot of true supporters of the UAE, the unpaid expats who share genuine and organic messages of love and appreciation for the government and the armed forces will be affected negatively by those reports.
Look what professional thrifters use.
I found an app that changed how I thrift. Here's how it works. I scan the item. The app identifies the brand, condition, and materials. Then I instantly see estimated resale price and potential profit based on real marketplace data.
Messages of love and appreciation for the government and the armed forces will be affected negatively by those reports. And don't forget the Streisand effect. You've got people like me making videos, thousands and hundreds of thousands of people are seeing it. The government have lost control. Okay, I won't be going to Dubai ever again. Don't go to jail, please. All right, will not be going to Dubai. Will not be flying over Dubai ever. All right, ever. Allow it. So here's another angle of some of these drones hammering the city. All right, New Iranian missile strike on Dubai in the past 30 minutes. Air defense is being seen to be fired. Scary sight above your expensive luxury villas.
我叫到这进来了。
Crazy, right? Crazy. Says it's a video post-interception. I've never seen ballistic missiles fall so slowly down to Earth in the terminal phase. It says could be those cluster-type munitions they're using over Israel. If they're using cluster bombs in Dubai, the whole thing is cooked, right? He was saying they doubt it. It's possibly cluster munitions, but the number of cluster warheads seems low. If you know about cluster bombs, they basically shoot.
I don't know about a cluster, but I know about. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I would.
Bombs into the country that then split up to a bunch of small bombs that just indiscriminately destroy everything in their path. They're actually, I believe they're illegal, or they're against the Geneva Convention rules of war. It's a war crime to fire them, but a lot of countries didn't sign up to that. I think America and Iran maybe aren't part of that. But anyway, the news has been reporting on the incident and the devastating effects it's having on the Dubai ecosystem. Let's see what people are saying.
The UAE has clearly, by a very large margin, borne the brunt of Iran's retaliation as it targets its Arab neighbors. Out of 3,000, 1,600 or more missiles and drones that have been fired by Iran have been fired at targets inside the United Arab Emirates. So by and large, the UAE is worse off. Overnight, we saw those glowing lights from when defensive fire goes out to meet those missiles and drones and interceptions happen. Loud booms heard across Dubai, the sky lighting up with those interceptions. So that has really become a hallmark, an all too familiar hallmark of this war that's been going on for 3 weeks now. And what leaders in this part of the world are saying to all sides, it is time to find an off-ramp. And they are reassessing their own security. There has been a low in tourism, there's less traffic. It is supposed to be the Eid season, it should be a high season for tourism and shopping and things of that nature, but instead there are layoffs. There's a dip in the housing market, and what Arab leaders are discussing is how to unite and maintain their own security. Not just because Iran has now attacked them and could do so ever again if they want to create more pressure points, but the United States, even though it is a defensive ally, is also a chaotic partner, and they will be looking for more stability in the future, and then they are turning inward.
Yeah, lull in tourism, no shit, all right? Nobody's trying to go and do tourism over there. The only people that are going over there are basically people that are thinking, people like Andrew Tate, thinking that they can make a little come up by going over there and defending the government, right? They think if I go over there and get on my knees and gobble up everything the government has to say, they're going to treat me favorably. But there might not be anything to gobble up at the end of all of this. There might not be, there might not be influence to be had. Ironically, influencers are over there. They were going crazy. Everyone was going viral, posting the bombs dropping for the first time. Now you can't post anymore. They're pissed, all right? But influencers are still coming to the defense of the Dubai government. We are seeing it more and more.
The Dubai government came out and said very, very clearly from day one when we've had the first interception, do not post anything online. Any misinformation spread. It's also giving the enemy, maybe it's giving the enemy, some ground footage that they wouldn't get if nobody filmed stuff. It's not to say it's like freedom of speech or anything like that. It's Dubai looking after us. Because if everyone wants to film everything and everyone wants to film...
It's Dubai looking after... Yes, Daddy Dubai, please. I'm going to help. They're trying to look after us. They're telling us not to inform our family that we're okay after drone strikes, to look after us because they love us, because they really like us.
This place,
yeah, maybe it's give the enemy the intel they need, or the enemy local ground.
There is a war going on. But it's unnecessary. 100 years ago, World War II, we were all getting our camera at World War II. But, oh, look at this, Arsenal joke. No, that we weren't doing that.
What a clown, all right? What a clown. Okay, let's just get on our knees and gobble up everything the government has to say. They're trying to protect us by locking me up after I've been drone struck in my own home. So there's been various attacks that have occurred in the past week that have been absolutely hammering Dubai. It is a sham in the Greek Harbour area. This one was bad. This was concentrate on online accounts. Instead, your first step is to learn to do this. What you are seeing on your screen right now is called bar replay. You can pull back the charts and practice a trading strategy to test your knowledge. On your screen right now is a spreadsheet of students who have done it. This one was bad. This was really bad. Look at this statement. He looks a bit Porsche 911-y right now, okay? It says Dubai is airing the commercials if they video the attacks and post them online, right? It is crazy. But the Dow's at 50,000, right? I don't know if they have a stock exchange in Dubai. I don't even know if it's open again. But the Dow's at 50,000. Just shut the hell up, all right? Another strike would hit the Dubai International Finance Center, and I'll tell you what, the Dubai International Finance game is in the toilet right now. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. Dubai International Finance Center hit by Iranian drone this morning in the daytime. Oopsie, that's no way to run a country. Your financial center's not looking too good, chum. Not sure how that financial center's looking too good, and it really reminds me of like another, financial trade center, that operated for the whole world. Some sort of World Trade Center. It kind of reminds me of that. 10 years porridge for the guy filming this. Now, if you don't know porridge in the UK, that's a phrase we use for prison, all right? If you're eating porridge, you're eating oats and prison porridge if you film this, all right? Porridge is like fine dining for the slave labor of Dubai. They're going to put hummus up his ass. Now, the hummus enema is probably a delicacy in Dubai, I'm not going to lie. It says, I think they want to hit the Burj Khalifa, right? I wonder if they got guys with Stinger missiles. All right, last time I saw the Khalifa getting plowed this bad, it was, anyway. Wonder if they got guys with Stinger missiles stationed on various floors now. I imagine the Burj Khalifa smoking with a hole in it is not an image the sheiks would want. I don't think the sheiks want any images. I'm not sure they're even in the country still, okay? Are the Iranians intentionally not attacking the Burj? They're saving the big fireworks for last. And people were saying Citibank was overreacting when they closed their Dubai offices a couple of days ago. But according to the influencers, everything is safe and okay in Dubai. They're saying Dubai should use this as an opportunity to open up a tourist attraction. $6 for a chopper ride with a 50-cal minigun on it to shoot down drones from Iran. You will probably get blown up. So according to reports, the Dubai Real Estate Index is also in the shitter. Okay, so this is going around. Breaking, Dubai Real Estate has lost 1/3 of its value in just 9 days. So it is a fire sale, all right? All my trappers, my scammers, all right, who's buying Dubai Real Estate, running it up. It's not looking too strong now, all right? It's not looking too strong. A lot of the drillers that escaped to Dubai with their trap money, all right? You know what I'm saying? You're used to this kind of pressure from the ops, all right? Now you're probably you're going to snap up a bargain. You're saying, I was thinking of buying a home to live in for the next 20 years in the US, but now I see the speculative Dubai market propped up by criminals from around the world from first. So as a result, I will instead rent for the rest of my life. Thank you for Keybrief for showing me the way, okay? Some of us around the world rely on those criminals living in Dubai as we are the props. Computer, zoom out, all right, they're saying that it is still super up over the last few years. It's down 1/3 from where it was, but it's still up multitudes. It's still more than double what it was in 2023, okay? So people are saying it had a pretty rough month, but zoom out for a year. People are saying these are stocks, not houses. The nearest liquor store is 3,000 kilometers away. Okay, now Kushner can sneak in and buy it up. Coincidence? I think not. So the way Dubai is combating all of this, they're locking people up, they're arresting people, there's been numerous people. British people are suffering. British man charged in Dubai for filming Iranian missiles. A 60-year-old British man was charged. The BBC is trying to destroy me. I'm not trying to get destroyed by any BBCs right now. It's not that kind of video. Maybe if we're going to destroy the Khalifa, maybe that'd be a different thing. Anyway, 60-year-old British man has been charged under cybercrime laws in Dubai after allegedly filming Iranian missiles over the city. He's been charged, 60-year-old. UK Foreign Office officials are understood to be supporting his family. The tourist was detained under a law in the UAE that prohibits publishing or sharing material that could disturb public security, according to Tendon Dubai, which provides legal assistance in the country. Lana Nusibe, the UAE's Minister of State to the EU, told the BBC she was aware that...
Man, this is crazy. Like, Dubai? I never would have thought.
It's a violation of the law, but it has specific details about the British man's detention. She said due process would be followed, but this kind of filming puts yourself in harm's way. So they're standing on business, right? The authorities, the BBC, all these people are saying this is outrageous. The detained in Dubai are saying this is so bad. And basically, they're saying, don't put yourself in harm's way. You did it.
I just found this app where you can watch unlimited adult content from
don't put yourself in harm's way. You did it to yourself. The CEO of detained in Dubai, Rada Sterling, said 21 people have been charged together under the UAE cybercrime laws in connection with videos and social media posts relating to the recent missile strikes. She said police found a video of an Iranian missile strike in Dubai on a British man's phone. She told the BBC the formal charges were very vague. I reviewed the charge sheet and from reading it, you wouldn't know what they've done wrong. We're seeing more and more people being charged under UAE cybercrime rules, and she added the man's family had been able to speak to him after he was detained. Sterling said she believed the UAE was cracking down on people for maintain the facade that it's safe for tourists. It's not safe because you get blown up, and it's not safe because you're going to get arrested for talking about it, right? And good, and God help you if you hold hands with your girl in the mall. Criticism of the government is illegal in Dubai. Oops-a-daisy, I've just broken all the laws, but I'm not there, so fuck it. It exercises strict control over the flow of information outside the country. UK-based human rights group Amnesty International has said the UAE has continued to criminalise the right to freedom of expression through laws and punishing people that don't deserve it. Formerly the UAE's ambassador to the UN said, my best advice for everyone here, who we welcome here, citizens, residents, tourists, journalists, is follow the guidelines, all right? And if you don't, you'll get it and beaten with a large stick. She said the basis of the legislation around controlling the sharing of information in the UAE was put in place in order for everyone to feel safe. We can all feel safe. If you bury your head in the sand, there's no... Stick your head deep into the sand of Dubai, there is absolutely no problems. We can all feel safe. It's important the information is credible and the sources are reliable. For years, Dubai has cultivated a reputation as a glamorous and attractive destination for expats pursuing business opportunities and travel. Conflict across the Middle East has entered a second week after the US and Israel launched wide-ranging strikes on Iran, killing the country's supreme leader on the 28th of February. Iran has continued to respond by launching attacks on Israel and US allied states in the Gulf, which have extradited to non-military targets, including civilian sites and energy facilities. Some of the UAE's most iconic buildings have been damaged, including the Fairmont, Palm Hotel, the luxurious Palm Jumeirah area, and the Burj Al Arab Hotel. Flights across the Middle East have also been severely disrupted by the conflict. Okay, whoopsie. And apparently, there have been 35 new arrests in just the last few days. It is absolutely crazy. Okay? The UAE has arrested 35 people for misinformation related to Iran's aggression. Who are they and what did they post? Major offences could get a year in jail and 100,000 dirham fine where they are dangerous and why they are dangerous. Okay? So in a sweeping actions announced over the weekend, the UAE's Attorney General ordered the arrest of 35 people from 9 countries for sharing videos and images related to the ongoing Iranian aggression on the UAE's social media. Here's why Dubai are a bunch of bitches. They ain't sliding on Iran. They ain't getting no get-backs. They ain't shooting no missiles of their own. They're arresting expats in the country for even talking about this. What hoe-ass behavior, bitch-ass country, you're going to arrest the people in your own country that came there, that brought their hard-earned money to support your fake economy, your fake system, your no sanitation, no sewage pipe having ass economy, and you're going to arrest them. Some bitch behavior. You need to go slide. You need to go get it back in blood. Go slide on Iran, bitches. Anyway, the arrest announced on Saturday and Sunday were made for publishing video clips on social media platforms containing misleading, fabricated content and content that harmed defense measures and glorified acts of military aggression against the UAE. We can't glorify the attacks? You can't glorify? We ain't trying to glorify it. You guys need to slide. Here is everything you need to know about the most significant crackdowns on digital misinformation in the country in recent history. What triggered the arrest? The UAE Attorney General Dr. Hamid Saif Al-Shamsi announced ordering the first batch of 10 arrests on Saturday, March the 14th, followed by a further 25 on Sunday, March the 15th. Both actions came amid continuous monitoring of digital platforms during a period of regional tensions, which revealed a coordinated pattern of harmful content being shared widely online. Don't share this video. All right, if you go to jail for even watching this video and sharing this video, I ain't gonna bail you out. I'm sorry, okay? I ain't gonna bail you out. I got my own shit going on, okay? Listen, all right? We trying to buy watches and cars. I ain't trying to bail nobody out on this nonsense, okay? That's what's going on. The Attorney General had earlier warned against photographing, publishing, and circulating images and videos documenting incident sites or damage resulting from the fall of projectiles or shrapnel. He had stressed that disseminating such materials or inaccurate information can incite public panic and create a false impression of the country's actual situation. Who are the 35 accused? The authorities identify the accused by their initials and nationality. The photographs were published covering their eyes with a black bar. No, they really did mugshots and perp walks for the people that shared the truth. Wow. Okay, a guy from Iran. Now look, arrest some people from Iran. I could get behind that. I could actually fuck with that. But someone from Pakistan, Vietnam, Philippines, New York, Cameroon, India, Bangladesh, and we've heard about people from the UK also being arrested. This is absolutely ridiculous. What did they do? These 10 were accused of publishing video clips on social media containing misleading and fabricated content, right? Investigations revealed they posted real footage of air defense systems intercepting attacks, clips of projectiles hitting the ground, and videos of crowds observing events. God forbid you video the crowds observing these events and their community being blown to smithereens. They also circulated AI-generated footage that falsely suggested explosions had struck prominent landmarks and large fires across various areas of the UAE. Some videos exploited children's emotions to falsely imply security threats, while others claimed the destruction of military facilities or attributed foreign incidents to UAE location. Second batch was 25 arrests on Sunday, March the 15th. This group was divided into 3 categories based on the nature of their alleged offences. Group 1 posted real footage, still got arrested even though it was real.
Do you ever fill your fridge and pantry with a bunch of yummy food but then have no clue what to make? There's an amazing app called Cooklist that allows you to discover over 2 million...
Their alleged offences. Group 1 posted real footage, still got arrested even though it was real. People from Nepal, India, Philippines, Pakistan, Egypt, all of these guys got arrested. Oh dear. These 12 published and circulated authentic video clips documenting the passage and interception of missile attacks in UAE airspace, all their resulting impact. People monitoring these events, adding commentary and sound effects suggesting an act of aggression to incite public anger.
Hey. I don't think Donald Trump should have bombed them.
Panic. Authorities say such footage risks exposing the country's defensive capabilities and allows hostile accounts to promote misleading narratives. Group 2 posted AI fabricated content, guys from Bangladesh and India, notably no Iranians there. And it said these 7 have been accused of publishing fabricated visual contents created through AI or recirculating footage of incidents from outside the UAE while falsely claiming they occurred within it. The clips contain synthetic scenes of explosions and missiles, often featuring national flags or specific dates, to lend false credibility to the content and mislead the public. And then this was Group 3 who glorified aggression, these guys from Pakistan and India. So these 6 people have been accused of publishing content glorifying a hostile state and its political and military leadership, promoting its regional military actions as achievements. This included praising the leadership of that state and recirculating propaganda that authorities say serves hostile media discourse and harms the UAE's national interests. 45 have been held in Abu Dhabi. The Criminal Investigation and Investigation Directorate at Abu Dhabi Police apprehended 45 individuals of various nationalities for filming locations during ongoing incidents and publishing the footage online, alongside circulating inaccurate and misleading information. And according to the police, such posts could provoke public concern and spread rumours within the community. Not the rumours, we're spreading rumours in the community. Get in jail for spreading rumours. What an authoritarian, totalitarian regime. Anyway, they confirmed necessary legal and administrative measures have been taken against those involved, but why does this matter? The Attorney General explained the states publishing such clips, whether real or fabricated, could affect public security and create confusion, in addition to providing hostile media with material that could be used to
Trackaholics, real trap shit. Trackaholics, real trap shit. Real trap shit. Yeah, I made this yesterday. Yeah, that's my shit. That's, you know, that's what I've been on. Just a little something, and then, but